I'm Rebecca Bell. I'm the Sustainability Officer for Clackmannanshire Council. My job is to make sure that the things that the Council does and the policy the Council have take their impact on the environment into account. I also represent the Sustainable Scotland Network on the editorial group. The Sustainable Scotland Network supports public sector action on sustainable development, focusing on climate change and sustainable procurement. I'm going to introduce the water section and give you the feel for the main challenges we face. So when we talk about the water environment, we talk about both freshwater and the marine environment, as well as groundwater. We cover the wildlife found in all these waters and give more detail on some of the benefits we get from them. Scotland has around 19,000 kilometres of coastline. That's 8% of Europe's coast. Our seas cover around 470,000 square kilometres, which is 6 times the size of our land area. Our rivers and lochs contain 90% of the UK's freshwater. They're an iconic part of the landscape, and they cover around 2% of Scotland's land. The water environment is generally in a good condition. Most of our seas, coasts and estuaries are in good or excellent condition. Most of our groundwater is in good condition. About 2/3 of our lochs and just over half our rivers are in good or better condition, although habitats in inshore Scottish waters are declining or stable but still of concern, and most areas have species that are declining. Scotland's water is essential for our health and prosperity. A good quality water environment gives us a range of benefits. Obviously we use it for drinking, but we also use it in industry, such as distilling whisky and supporting fisheries. We use it for hydropower, and we also use it for recreational activities, such as birdwatching and water sports. Scotland's seas also support a wide variety of activities, including commercial fishing and energy production. And our water supports an array of habitats and contains nationally and internationally important populations of some species. Scotland produces 93% of all farmed Atlantic salmon in the EU. 2/3 of Scotland's public water supply comes from man-made reservoirs, rivers and burns. Hydropower contributes 19.4% of the total electricity capacity of Scotland. The benefits that the water environment gives us can be damaged or reduced if the environment's degraded. Degradation could be caused by urbanisation, intensive agriculture or aquaculture, changes in weather and climate, invasive non-native species and inappropriate energy production. These problems can cause floods and droughts. Scotland's climate's already changed and there are likely to be more frequent weather extremes leading to more flooding and droughts. Diffuse pollution can cause nutrient enrichment. That leads to oxygen depletion and blooms of toxic algae. Urbanisation can lead to increased water runoff from urban areas, which can carry toxic chemicals from roads, such as oils and metals. And wildlife can be harmed by both toxic chemicals and loss of habitat. There's been significant reductions in pollution over the last 25 years, freshwater, marine and groundwaters, but there's still significant challenges to address. We need to work together to balance the demands on our water environment. The National Marine Plan and the River Basin Management Plans aim to encourage development that balances the needs of the economy, society and the environment, both now and in the future.